Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P from Thinking Right, out here in the lab where I can do what I do for you. With a little traffic noise, but other than that, it's all good. Nice sunshine weather, so I got something for you. Hope you enjoy this one. Writers in 25 rules live by storytelling. Story with a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. Y'all taking them. I hope you're using them and prospering by them, but I'm going to keep giving them to you. You keep tuning in. I got you. Let's go. Writers' mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing who you are. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily, got to put the work in, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the mission statement. Got through that one. Now I got to ask the question. If you don't have the answer, you should get to work on yourself. But this is the question. Know thyself. One of these persons are you. You need to figure it out. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them, don't be them. A person who knows not and know that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and knows and believes that they know, dangers avoid them. I did. No time. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. That's what I do. I wake up you with spiritual knowledge. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got you too. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. All my right thinkers know thyself, but more important to Maya, be true. That's for you. Now, today, I got a little tongue twister for you. Well, it shouldn't be, but let me put it to you this way. Right thinkers, let's talk about right thinking philosophy is knowing what you know, and what you know should be yourself. But I put it, right thinking philosophy is knowing what I know. And anybody know me know I know myself. So that's the perspective that you want to have. Being confident and knowing who you are, that's right thinking philosophy. No matter what religion you profess, when you're comfortable in that position, you wear it well. Let's go. I spend a lot of time, I spend a lot of my spare time studying to be knowledgeable of who? Myself first. I acquired self-knowledge first. Why? The kingdom of heaven is within. Get knowledge of self and find the kingdom and everything else take care of self. I'm just saying, that's the concept that I'm trying to mix you guys in the mix to show you that your perspective from a Christian perspective ain't no different than mine from the ancients. We can work together. We're on the same team. Okay. I want to know myself first and foremost. When you know you know enough. We'll leave that one there. You can't know something without having experienced it for yourself. You can have an idea, you can get told, you can conceive it and understand it, but to know it means what? To experience it. That's the Gnostic. You know. I keep using the example. You don't know, you don't believe 2 plus 2 is 4. You know that. I don't believe in God. I know God. That's the concept. That's the point I try to make, which is real simple. If you put the time in, listen, to learn what you need to know about you, ain't no way you can be a bad person. I'm just saying. I know what I don't know. Well, how you know that? Simple. I know how to say I don't know. When it's something that I don't know. I don't make stuff up. That's really knowing what you know. Why? If you ask me a question pertaining to right thinking, you'll never hear me say, I don't know. If you ask me a question outside of right thinking, you may get, I don't know. It's just that simple, okay? That's knowing yourself, knowing what you don't know. And if you know, you should know yourself. So it works out. Anyway you cut it, tongue twisted, it still works out. You need to know you. All right, here you go. You can only know what you know. It's up to you to know what you know. Some people are going to have a problem with that. Run it back, rewind it, slow it down, but get the understanding. It's in there. Studying to know spiritual knowledge and living what you learn is knowing what you know, and then you know it. Why? Because you're going to put it to use. You're going to manifest it. God knows his creation because he put it there. He manifested. I know right thinking because I created, I manifested. I know it. You should know yourself. When you know yourself, your knowledge of self gives you spiritual enlightenment. Now, calm down. Hold on. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. All right. When you can learn, all right, not from listening, not from reading and studying, but experiencing. Experience is your best teacher in life. Your mother, father, your sister, brother, your top lawyer, that's all good. But that experience trumps all of that. That's why I asked you about your God experience. In order to know God, you have to have that experience. And if you haven't, that doesn't mean you don't know God. You just haven't experienced God. You can believe without knowing, that's fine. That means you have faith in something that you don't know, but things to come. Trust me. All right? It ain't a bad thing. When you become a right thinking philosophy master, which means you master yourself, you will know you. And the concept is, if you know you, you know all. Conceptually, I know me. I'll leave that there. When you know you, you know all. You understand it? If that's what you know what I'm talking about. Watch this. To know God is a spiritual enlightenment. Nihas. That's knowing thyself. You need to know you. This is all based on what you know. Not what you was taught, not what somebody said, but what do you know? Knowing is living. One part, learning to live better. Knowing frees you from the burden of insecurities and, once you know, then you're free to do you. You know from doing, aka, so your experience, now you don't believe you know. The lessons are there to guide you. But once you walk through them lessons and experience, now you know. That's called wisdom. That's how you gain knowledge. I don't believe in God. I keep telling you that. No, I don't believe. I know God. So when you hear me say that, don't get it twisted. See, it's the difference in belief and knowing. Did that already too. I keep breaking it down for you, but it ain't about my belief in God. My knowledge in God is why I do what I do, to teach you so you can know him for yourself also. If you just believe in him, that means you don't know him. My job is to do just that. Change that belief to knowing. You know yourself, you know God. Okay, conceptually. All right. If you don't just, well, the right thing is not just what you know. It's how you use what you know, and that's knowing. You can think all you want. That's fine. But you need to know in order, if you need to do, or you need to do in order to know. That's the experiential part. The more I know myself, the more I know what I know. Hope you get that one. I thought that was pretty slick. Slip that one in there. If you don't know yourself, and and believe you do, you really know nothing. Belief don't substitute for knowing. Don't use your belief as this is what I know. Well, no. You don't know, you believe. It's the difference. Here you go. Let's talk about that. Believing is not knowing. Again, I will explain to you. My job is to teach you. I ain't trying to argue, debate with you. I'm trying to give you a concept that if you understand, listen, you'll understand it. It ain't that hard to follow. Belief is not knowing. Belief means you don't know. I only believe in things that I don't know. A lot of people are stuck on the belief system instead of the spiritual knowing system. What you believe in because of ignorance don't mean anything when it's wrong. Sorry. A little preachy here. What I believe in is what I don't know. What I know, I don't have to believe in. I'm holding on to the table. Okay? Belief is not a good leader. Okay? It's a good servant to get you to chase the carrot. You believe you might get that carrot. But if you know you weren't going to get that carrot, would you chase it? Sorry. You believe until when? When you know. When you experience for yourself. Well, man, you ain't going to get the carrot. Yes, I am. Okay. Well, man, you ain't going to get the carrot. Yes, I am. Okay. When you come and tell me, I didn't get the carrot, I said, I told you. When you speak truth, you wait for the outcome. I ain't got to do nothing. I'll wait. But let's wrap this up again. I appreciate you tuning in, but this is a good one. Knowing is not believing. Now, this is the caveat. I don't have to believe in what I know. They are complete opposites. You got belief and you got knowing. Where you want to be. Every decision in life has an option. It's either going to use it or not use it. Either it's good for me or it's not good for me. But you can't straddle the fence. You can't be what they call, the Christians call it being lukewarm. Nobody wants lukewarm. Why? It don't do nothing for me. Either going to be hot or cold. I understand that concept, so I ain't beat for that either. Okay, I understand it. Here you go. Some people don't rise above their belief to knowing why. They will live in that belief system and they will not leave. They're ignorant to knowledge. That's why they're there. Okay? Trust me. Right Thinking Philosophy gets you out of that mire of thinking, no. You need to know. Knowledge trumps belief. You can believe in a lot of things, and I believe in a bunch of stuff, but you need to know you, and that's going to be what you're going to base everything on, knowing, not believing. So if you're following the belief system, you see where I'm going with that? I'm offering a spiritual system. I'm just giving you truth. I'm just giving you information that you can use. That's it. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, where to go, how to do it. I'm just trying to help you be a better you. That's my hope. That's I'm sticking to it. It ain't going to change. You don't believe what you know. You believe what you don't know. And wrapping it up, knowledge of self is not believing of self. It's knowing thyself that makes it worth having. Knowledge is always a good thing. Belief, not so much. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll be back. You know what I do for you.